today I'm going to be filming a holiday makeup tutorial on this look right here. I really want to start doing more makeup videos because I've been so into doing my makeup lately, and I am really pleased with the way this turned out, so I just decided that today I would go for it and film a tutorial on this look. So if you guys are interested in learning how to recreate this makeup look for yourselves, then definitely just keep watching. Alright guys, so we are just going to get started, and obviously you're going to want to start off with a blank canvas, aka no makeup. The only thing I did do before filming this was curl my eyelashes. You probably can't even tell anymore though. And then I did apply a chapstick, and if you're wondering which one I used, it is the Big Red Cherry Nose by Lipsess, which is my own homemade lip balm brand, so a little self-promo there. Anyways, okay, so the very first thing that I do is I prime my face with two different primers. I swear by these primers, guys. They are amazing. So the first one that I use is this one by Smashbox, and it is the Photo Finish Radiance one. And then the second one that I use is by Benefit, and it's the Porefessional. So I'm actually going to be mixing these together, and I am going to be just applying this all over my face. That looks good to me. So now I'm going to be moving on to the next step, which for me is foundation. I know that some people like to use concealer before foundation. I am one of those oddballs that likes to do the opposite. Because for me, I feel like it makes more sense to apply your foundation first and then go in with a concealer to just conceal any spots that the foundation didn't cover up enough. So I actually combine 3 different foundations whenever I do this. I'm not at my absolute palest state yet, however, I'm getting there. So I like to just combine 3 different foundations to get the perfect color. Anyways, the 3 foundations that I'm going to be using are, well, 2 of them are actually the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I am combining the shades 805 and 820, and then I also use a pump of my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade 117. But now I'm just going to blend all of these different shades together on the back of my hand with my finger, and I'm just going to be dotting it all over my face and blending it. I have to pee so bad right now, guys. I know that's like TMI, but I've been trying to do this thing where I drink a gallon of water every day, and I mean, it does amazing things for your body. The only downside is you honestly have to pee like 24/7. By the way, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. small stippling brush to blend this. Alright guys, I actually have to pee so bad. I am just going to pause this right here, but I will be back, and when I come back my foundation will already be blended. But yeah, I'm gonna take a potty break. I will be right back though. Alright, so I just applied my foundation and blended it into my skin. One thing that I forgot to do was blend it down my neck, so that is what you're seeing me do right now. The next step after foundation for me is concealer. Recently, I've been using 2 different concealers. First, I've been using this NARS concealer in the shade Vanilla, and I use this for any blemishes that I have on my face. And then the second concealer that I've been using is this one by Tarte, and it's the Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I pretty much just focus this one under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, in the center of my forehead, and I will show you whenever I get to it. But first, I am just going to conceal any blemishes that my foundation didn't successfully cover. These aren't even blemishes, they are just dry patches of skin, so that's annoying. And then I also usually apply some concealer like right on the sides of my nose. I'm just gonna be blending that out. Okay, so now that I am done with the NARS concealer, I am just going to go in with my Tarte concealer, and I am going to be putting this under my eyes, number one. And I kind of make like a little triangle shape. Actually, it's not really a triangle. Sometimes it's a perfect triangle, sometimes it isn't. There we go, that one's like a almost perfect triangle. And also I put a little bit kind of like in between my eyebrows by my forehead. I do one line on the bridge of my nose, and then I also do like one little dot on my chin. Does anyone else make super ugly faces when they're blending in their concealer? Like, this is mine. Are you ready? It's gonna be super awkward. Here we go. I told you. So guys, I found this picture the other day of a time when I did my mom's makeup. I was 13 and I wholeheartedly believe that I was the best makeup artist to ever exist, which was so far from the truth. And it literally looked like I was prepping her for her casket. Like, the amount of powder and foundation that I put on her was actually obscene. And I remember being like really upset because my mom, when I was done with her makeup, she said she really liked it, but she literally said that it looked like she was ready for her deathbed just because of how much makeup I caked on her face. I don't even really know why I just told you that story. Yeah. Alright guys, so next I'm going to be taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. So I'm just going to be blending that out. I apply a very small amount of bronzer by my cheekbones because I really don't have any cheekbones, and whenever I try to fake it, for some reason it just doesn't look good on me. So I'm gonna be making this really ugly little like fishy face. Don't judge. So I honestly, it barely even made a difference. I just swept like a tiny bit over my cheekbones, and then I like to take a little bit of this, and I actually use this to contour my nose. So honestly, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. This is just the way I do it. I am by no means a professional. So after I'm done with my bronzer, I really don't put that much on, but once I'm done with that, I take my favorite blush ever, which is this one by Tarte, and it is in the shade Quirky. So I'm just going to be focusing this on the apples of my cheeks. Do a fake little smile. Oh, I'm using the wrong side of the mirror. This one makes every single pore and every single blemish that you might have super magnified, and it makes me really self-conscious. So, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who's seen the movie Annie before? Leave a comment below if you have. In junior high, I actually was in the Annie musical, and I was an orphan. Not any specific orphan, just an orphan. After blush, I like to apply some highlighter. This is by Mally. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. If I am saying this wrong, then A, I'm embarrassed, and B, I'm sorry. But anyways, so I am actually just going to be applying this with the same brush I used to apply my blush. Yeah, so I just take a little bit, and I, first of all, put some on the tip of my nose. That's like my main focus with this. A little bit on my chin. Fun little fact, when I was little, I used to call my Cupid's bow my Morith. Yes, my Morith. And I'm also just going to be putting a tiny bit of this like above my cheekbone. The next step is eyebrows, and eyebrows are super duper important, guys. Anyways, I'm going to be using this eyebrow palette by Allure. So I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows. Yes, I'm just going to fleekify them a bit. Cue that holiday music. Actually, let me kind of just explain what I'm doing here, because I do get a lot of questions about how I do my eyebrows. So again, I use this Allure palette. First, I'm going to be taking the brow wax, and I really just try to apply this to just kind of give it a defined shape. Press as lightly as possible, because let me tell you, a little goes a long way with this stuff. Alright guys, so after that first step is done, then I like to go in with the middle brown powder, and I just sweep a little bit of this onto my brush. And now I'm pretty much just going to be doing very light strokes upward to apply this. I never do it horizontally, I always do little vertical strokes. So after I'm done with that, I'm just going to brush out my eyebrows to make them look more natural and full. So the last step for me when it comes to eyebrows is applying a brow highlighter. I am just going underneath my eyebrow and applying a pretty generous amount of this. And it makes just such a big difference to me. The next thing that we are going to do is eyes, and this eye look is actually very simple. The first thing that I'm going to do before applying any product is I'm going to be priming my eyelids with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Priming Potion. So now that I have applied my primer, my eyeshadow is not going to go anywhere. And I am going to go into my Morphe Bronzed Mocha palette. I'm going to be going in with a super pretty bronzy shade right here. I am just taking a pretty generous amount of that, and I am just going to be putting that on my entire eyelid. Alright, now I'm going to be doing the other eye, but I'm going to be doing it off camera. Next, I'm actually going to be taking my Mally highlighter again, and I'm going to get an eyeshadow brush and just put some of this in the inner corner of my eyes. I'm going to be moving on to eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Line Stiletto Liquid Liner in the color Black. This is my favorite eyeliner, by the way. I create a very small wing. It really, really just adds to this look. I think that's a pretty good wing. I'll take it. Yeah, girl. So now I'm going to be doing my other eye off camera because you guys just saw me do this one. So now that I have applied my eyeliner, I'm going to be doing my favorite part of applying makeup, which is mascara. Seriously, my favorite thing ever. Like I said, before I filmed this video, I did curl my eyelashes, and I also primed them with this Voluminous Superstar Red Carpet mascara by L'Oreal. So now I'm going to be taking the other side to this mascara, which is the actual mascara itself. Oh my gosh, it gives me such amazing volume and length. Like, you need this in your life. I am going to apply the same mascara to my other eye, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I just finished applying the mascara to both of my eyes, and now I'm going to be moving on to my bottom lashes, but don't worry, we're not done with the top lashes yet. We're just going to take a little break. I am going to be using this Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara by L'Oreal. Let me show you. The bristles to this wand are really, really tiny, so they are perfect for lower lashes. Now I'm going to be taking this mascara by Maybelline, and it is called Illegal Length Fiber Extensions, and I am going to be applying this to my top eyelashes. And my favorite little trick, if you want to get the most of your natural eyelashes, is to start at the base, wiggle, and close your eye at the same time. See the difference between my right eye and my left eye? I'm telling you, girl. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the other one. I think my eyelashes look very fleekified. Alright, so we're actually on the very last step of this makeup tutorial, which is the lips. This is like one of the most important parts of this entire look. I am using this lipstick by MAC, and it is in the shade Captive. So I am just going to be applying this. Oh my gosh, the lips really just tie this whole entire holiday look together, if you ask me. Oh, I'm so happy that I successfully filmed this. Alright guys, so that was all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Totally give this video a big thumbs up if you would like me to do more makeup tutorials in the future. Love you guys so much. I hope that you'll try out this holiday look for yourselves, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!